Alright, we are back. Gameplay has already started. No one has scored yet. Alright, looks like it's a turnover. Looks like we have a yellow card.
For those that didn't hear, that's going to be a tackle from behind on 99, Tyler Beckman.
All right, here comes Kapoor coming up with the ball. Getting some protection from Emily Hickmott. Passes it to Laura Hasselhoff. All right, back in front of hoops now. Alyssa Giarosa is running with the ball. Oh. She passes it to Kapoor. Kapoor almost gets tackled, but all right, the turnover, back to Forge. 40 seconds. Teddy Costa's running it up the field. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Beckman's back in. All right, Teddy Costa's trying to find someone to pass it to. Passes it to Tyler. Back to Costa. And now to Grace Destus. All right, turnover back to Rochester. Bassam Ashkar is bringing it up the field now. He's calling for beaters. All right, let's see how this plays out. He passes it to Amanda Michaels. Back to Ashkar. Oh. Looks like Michaels has it again. Ashkar and Michaels just passing back and forth. All right. Ashkar tries to run and shoot, misses. Looks like Rochester might be able to get it. Nice kick from Lombardi. All right, Forge has the ball again. Specifically Destus. Oh, sorry, break that. It's now Archibald. Passes it back to Destus, I think. Yep, that's Destus. She's not able to bring it up though. She needs to pass it. All right. Back to Jake, Archibald. All right, Teddy Costa has it now. Reset used. Costa runs it up. Pressure from beaters. Archibald goes, scores! All right, the score is now 10-0 Forge. Rochester now going up, hoping to score a goal. It's been 5 minutes into the game so far. Currently O'Connor has it. Oh, hands it off to Lombardi. Lombardi needs to pass it. He's not able to run it up. Lombardi still can't find any options. All right, passes it to... Oh shoot, Rochester gets tackled, back to Forge. Archibald's going up the field. Looks like Boston's exchanging some players. All right, now let's see what happens. Archibald passes to Costa. Costa runs for the hoops, tries to score. Back to Archibald. No score though. And it's now back on Forge's side, but Teddy Costa is able to get possession. Looks like there's some... Alright. Costa's still going up. Costa passes it to Archibald. Archibald is not able to score. Oh, and it's back to Rochester. Looks like we have some sort of call going on.
Correction, the score is 1-0 Boston.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm watching the Facebook chat. Like the little number.
I have a feeling this is contact. It could be wrong. I guess we'll see what the refs say.
That's our boy Russian.
What you're hearing right now is a plane. It's not thunder, to reiterate. We are all safe.
Looks like the rain's calming down too. Oh, sorry, that's on me. Sorry for cursing us all.
It's been raining pretty hard, but should have let up soon, and I think it's going to be a great day once we resume play.
Stop!
Our in-house meteorologist is telling me to stop, so I guess I will stop discussing the weather.
Okay.
This is an exciting game because it's Boston's first. Rochester's already had a bit of a season. I think they played a few weeks ago. Alright, looks like there's no card called. Play is about to restart. Oh, and there was no goal. No goal. Alright, O'Connor's running up the field. Looks like Rochester's doing some substitutes.
Score is still 10-0 in favor of Boston.
Hands it off to Vargas. Vargas is going to look to pass, but looks like there's no one there. Ball is out of bounds. Back to Ford. Teddy Costa running it up the field.
Don't rush it. Behind you! Behind you!
Alright, passes it to McGarren. Nick Gargan, sorry. Oh gosh, Rochester is rushing it. That is Vargas, and it's tackled. Oh gosh, it is a mess out there. Alright, Forge has reclaimed it. Greenhouse has the ball. Alright. Looks like there's a ref meeting going on. Guess we'll see what it's all about. Both teams, it's been a pretty close game so far. Only one goal scored, but both teams had a lot of close calls, so. No foul on the play. Play is resuming as normal. Alright. Skura has the ball. Skura's going to shoot. And it's good. Skura scores a goal for Boston, making the score 20-0. 20-0 Boston. Boston has control right now as Rochester's bringing up the field. Looks like that's Jacobs. Jacobs passes it to Anglum. Anglum passes it to Stonish. Stonish tries to pass it to Gomaniak, but that is long gone now. Forge has the ball. Looks like that's Skura, and Skura passes it to, well, it doesn't really matter now. They've been tackled at this point. But yeah, that was McGarrigan, so. Anyways, Callanan now has the ball. Greenhouse is on ball right now. All right. Dominic gets beaten out. Forge's ball now. Skura has it. He's bringing up the field. Looks like the ref might be calling something. Oh, and that is out of bounds. All right, refs are meeting. Not sure what that's about, but we will find out in a moment. Looks like there's some confusion over who has the ball after the score, I think.
Well, if it's gonna be a foul on Rochester here in the beater game, the shot was before the was after the foul was committed, which means the quaffle should go back to Boston here, back to Skura at the top of the key. I could have had to wait to prep for this, and I didn't get a chance. So.
Looks like refs are about to make a call. And that is a yellow card on Callanan.
There's no, it's 2 ends.
Callanan. All right, it's not looking too good for Rochester. They're behind 2 goals. They have a player that's out, but we'll see if they can hold their own against Forge right now. Skura has the ball. All right, play is about to resume. All right. Will Rochester be able to defend with a man down? All right, Skura's going to drive, and that is a goal that knocks the hoop off. Skura scoring the 3rd goal for Boston. 30-0 Boston. It's been an exciting night. All right, here comes Hickmott going up. Oh, wait, I am sorry. Hickmott is a beater. But anyways, she's going to be protecting, looks like that is Ingram. Although Ingram no longer has the ball, it's now Gomanak. All right, tries to pass it behind hoops. It looks like Skura's bringing up the ball now. Boston tries to go for the fast break, but they're not quite fast enough. All right, McGaggan has it. Oh shoot, Skura gets tackled with the quaffle. It is getting a little messy out there.
Max having a huge game. He's going to get tackled, but he's going to maintain bludgeon.
Greenhouse passes it to Skura, and Forge still is able to hold the ball after that.
Boston's going to sub beater lines now. It's going to be Collier and Montero coming in at beater.
All right, looks like that's a ref call.
Going to be on McGargan for what I would assume is a moving screen. Toby March, head ref. The explanation on the call was that McGargan was next to the person who he was screening. Bento rightfully is going to go argue this call.
All right, that is yellow card for illegal contact. All right, Rochester has the ball now. All right, and that is Goldman.
Dominiac's going to drive in, find the pass over. Rochester's going to score. Score should be 30-10 depending on this call.
We're used to it.
There's going to be no foul on the play there. The goal will stand. Score is still 30-10 in favor of Boston. No goal is the call.
No goal.
Still 30-0.
All right, goal is good now. It is 30-10. Rochester scored their first goal, closing Boston's lead a bit. As I said before, folks, this has been an intense game so far. All right, Boston restarts with the ball. Skur bringing it up the field. All right, Skur calls, going for the left of the field. Passes it to Greenhouse. Greenhouse passes it back. All right, what's Skur doing? Skur passes it to Greenhouse again. Greenhouse and Skur tries. Oh, I stand corrected. Back to Skura. Oh, back to Greenhouse. Back to Skura. Skur's trying to score. Oh, and that looks like it's out of bounds. That'll be a turnover to Rochester.
It's going to be Bassam Ashkar with the ball now. Flanked by Giarosa and Kalpour. Bassam with a lot of room here. It's going to be contested by Harry Greenhouse. Harry Greenhouse is going to get a hit. The shot from Bassam's going to be no good. It's going to roll out of bounds. Greenhouse taking a sub for Bento. Bento's going to take the ball from Skura as Skura subs in.
All right, Bento's trying to go up the right. No pressure so far.
There's 13 minutes on the clock now.
Passes it to, I'm not sure, I can't. That might have been, looks like potentially. Oh, that is a turnover. He was off broom. All right, plays restarting. All right, number 12 on Rochester is bringing up the field. Passes it to someone in the back I can't see. And that is a goal. Incredible goal. Score is now 30-20. Rochester closing that gap.
It's going to be conflicting calls here as the back goal ref here is saying no goal. Toby March had a goal on the play.
Current score?
Current score is unknown because this goal might be contested. All right, looks like the refs are talking, figuring it out. Oh, and goal is ruled no good. It is 30-10 still, with Forge in the lead.
What's the call on that?
All right, and Forge restarts play.
Purwell's going to carry up the ball now. He's got Bento swinging to his right. Athena Mare coming into the game on his left. Collier's going to give him some space. Bento's going to get beat on the wing, though. Bassam Ashkar's going to pick up the ball. Bassam's going to look to drive on the left wing. Pressured.
Oh, and Kalpour is unable to catch it.
Hey, Art, can you look at the slide in the back for our players, please?
All right, and Forge is able to recover it. There's a hoop down, and it'll get fixed up soon, though.
Bento's going to carry up the ball. Rochester with bludger possession here.
All right, passes to Doyle. Doyle scoring look, trying to make a pass, it looks like. All right, passes it to the back. Looks like that was no goal. Under pressure, Boston turns it over to Rochester. Number 12 scored, bringing up the field. Oh gosh, this is a fast break. Avoids a bludger, but is unable to avoid a chaser. And Boston is able to save it.
Both Mare and Doyle falling on that loose ball. Boston regains bludger control and is now going to take a beater sub. We're going to see the fourth line of McBride and Tom DeNotes. I lied, that's
Let's go,
not
Tom!
McBride. Wow, where did that come from?
All right, Ford is bringing it up the field. Tries to go up the side. That is a ref call. Looks like there might have been some illegal contact. All right, Rochester now has the ball. I can't use it because it's on quarter. Oh, good. All right, number 47 on Whiteout. Bringing up the field.
Someone in chat wants to know why the last goal wasn't good.
I don't think the last goal went in. I'm not positive.
The last goal for Rochester was determined no good, that it went below the hoops.
All right, but Rochester has another chance to score. All right, looks like this is Giarosa bringing it up. Giarosa has it again, trying to go on the left side, getting some bludger protection. All right, that beater's just clearing the path. And that is out of bounds, back to Forge. Forge isn't quite able to do a fast break. They're still moving pretty fast. All right.
That affects the play, Laura. Laura, if Team P has
All right.
It's going to be a delayed penalty on Rochester here. Girosa is probably going to get a card for playing after beat. It impacted the play, which means Boston should get the ball back here.
16:33.
Gonna be no call.
All right, and we're back in business. O'Connor bringing it up the field. See how things are playing out. Looks like O'Connor's calling for his teammates to spread out. All right, O'Connor's running up. Oh, O'Connor facing some pressure. And that is a reset if that doesn't go out of bounds. All right, back in bounds.
Let's go, Doyle!
Come on, Tom.
All right, and that is a score for Forge.
Big pass from Tim Corbel to get it over to Doyle, who's going to both take subs. Boston now leads.
I believe it's 40-10.
It is 40-10. Boston in the lead.
All right, O'Connor back with the ball. Going for another score attempt. All right. Number 19 has the ball.
Huge block by Archibald on Joe Lombardi. Jake's going to fall on it. He's going to look to push it.
Oh, Forge has the ball again.
Rochester does have a beater back. Archibald with a bounce pass over
All
to
right.
Costa. Costa's going to get
Costa's
beat,
out.
though.
All right.
Come on, Becky!
Boston Glory score. No goal. No goal. All right. Boston's still able to maintain the quaffle. Looks like they're slowing things down. All right. Going to pass it to Teddy Costa.
Go, Jake!
Teddy Costa passes back to Jake.
Mario!
Oh, and Rochester is able to regain the quaffle, and that's Mosley.
Time is 18:30.
Ball is back with O'Connor, the Rochester keeper. All right. We're almost at the 20-minute mark. Let's see if Rochester can make anything happen. Astonish is in the field. O'Connor's going to look for options. Passes it to Astonish. Oh, looks like Forge has a possession.
This is going to get beat out. Beckett's going to have a fast break.
And that is a score. Or maybe not. We'll see what the refs say.
Rochester is going to look for a call there. It was a little awkward. It looked like Archibald kind of tripped into the Rochester defender as Beckman was on the fast break.
All right, let's see what the refs say.
That's the chant I was talking about, which is
All right, let's see how this is rolled.
It's almost time for snitch on pitch. The matchup for the first set of Seekers is looking like it's going to be a Greenhouse versus Kit Palpour, the master versus apprentice that was pitched earlier in the week. Obviously, Greenhouse being the coach at Boston University, Kit Palpour being BU's star seeker. I think it's really going to be a matter of who gets time with the snitch alone is going to finish their dinner here. Both are very capable of pulling. Greenhouse has shown in the past, and Palpour has shown this season.
Rochester could really use the snitch to seize that lead. Not sure what that whistle was. Might have been from one of the fans. Although I guess it could be 50-10 if the refs rule this a good goal, so we'll see. All right, let's see. Looks like the refs are about to announce their call.
Oh no, we're good to defend. Okay. But then also, it's good to
All right, goal is ruled no good, and Someone got a yellow card.
Jake Archibald's going to be getting the yellow card from Boston from contact from behind.
Rochester has the ball, and that is O'Connor.
Time.
1917.
Oh, it is
1917.
1917. Looks like this is going to be the last possession before the 20-minute mark. All right, let's see. Can Rochester score a goal before the snitch is on the pitch? O'Connor taking his time, looking for options.
1930.
Rochester beaters clearing some area. O'Connor switches it off to, not sure.
Saunders gets it over to Vargas. Vargas is going to make it into the middle. Vargas going to throw it to the top. Here comes
Oh,
Costa the
straight
other way.
to Ford.
It's a foot race
Oh
between
my
Costa,
God.
but he's going to get there.
And that is a goal from Costa. All right, it's not 20 minutes left. There's 3 seconds left. I guess Rochester could still score another goal. And that goal from Boston was good, which makes the score 50-10.
Really big for Boston to get that fast break goal there. Archibald's still in the box. Really gives them that 50-10 lead is going to be huge coming to snitch on pitch.
Another paper towel. And Matt's leaving.
Oh yeah,
You need a band-aid?
Boston is in
That's my
good
name.
position to win this game if they keep playing like this.
Here.
I need some water. Oh, that's perfect.
So this will be the last possession for Rochester before we hit the 20-minute mark. And we have some snitch on pitch.
All right, they called 20 minutes. That was a pretty short possession.
Toby March felt no need to play out that possession.
So 50-10's the score. Rochester's lagging behind. They can make up the lead with a couple goals and a nice snitch catch.
Do you need something to write it down?
Go.
I mean, do you know Greek characters?
Only you. Only you.
I wish.
It's secure. I can't even tell it to you if I wanted to.
All right. So it looks like Boston's opening their season pretty well so far. Definitely not an assured win for them yet, but they do have a really good lead going into the second half of the game.
Honestly, with the score being 50-10, I wouldn't really be surprised here if both teams really push the snitch. It's not really, like you said, a guaranteed win for either team yet. But with beaters, committed to the snitch game, I would expect Quaffle game to open up wide here. They got some big drivers, teams that are comfortable with the drive and dish. However, the snitch on pitch is still going to start with Jake Archibald in the box. The Seekers will be released before Archibald puts Boston back at full strength.
Set score is 110 points.
I'm a veteran.
All right, play is about to resume. Okay, O'Connor passes it to Stonish. Stonish passes it to Vargas. Vargas
Rochester.
waiting for some people.
Rochester immediately going to beat out Greenhouse to give Papour some time, but Dillman is...
Ashkar's going to try to drive it up the field. Ashkar passes it to, that is a goal for Rochester.
Scores 50-20.
We're now at 52.
Greenhouse getting plenty of time with the snitch now.
All right. If Rochester gets the snitch, they can take the lead. All right. Looks like Vargas is going to try to score. Vargas isn't able to, but
So we have simultaneous calls going on. We have Greenhouse having pulled the snitch, and then we have another incidental contact behind the play with, I believe, Dastu hitting Vargas behind the back, or Jake having incidental contact with Vargas in the back of his head. So it depends on which call happened first, whether or not Greenhouse pulled the snitch, or if there was contact behind the hoops. Our March is reaching for the yellow card, and Grace is going to get the yellow card from behind. This will negate the snitch catch. Boston will be down a player once again. So snitch catch.
all right. So score is still 50-20 then. All right. Vargas is going to resume with the ball. All right. Vargas fakes a pass. And that is a score for Rochester.
However, Greenhouse immediately pulls the snitch on the restart. Perfect timing, and now that we're allowed to have a little celebration from Greenhouse pulling a buck out of Kellen Cupid there, not going to get a card.
I believe the score now is 85-20.
It's going to be 85-30 with
85-30 because,
Rochester.
yeah, Rochester just scored 2.
Wait, where's the five?
All right, Rochester's going to need to make up at least 5 goals to... That wouldn't even be even because they're going to need to make up 6 goals to be getting the lead of Boston. Boston, with the set score being 110, only needs 3 more goals.
Dastu still in the box for Boston. They're going to probably look to kill off her penalty while on offense here. Dastu actually comes back in attack.
All right. Looks like we have Archibald going up the field with the ball. And Archibald gets beat. All right.
Dillman's going to cover Quaffle though. Costa comes up with it. It's Gominiak on Costa. Team USA on Team USA. Teddy's going to try and spin out of it. Gominiak wraps. Gominiak's going to bring down Teddy hard. But Gominiak gets beat out by Nasta.
All right. Boston back with the Quaffle going to score. Let's see, Costa's going to run it up. Costa passes it to Archibald. Archibald gets beat, but is able to pass it back to Costa.
Costa with a move on Vargas. Costa's going to take the lane. The floater is no good.
No good. And that's Ashkar coming up with the ball. Rochester's doing a lot of substitutes right now, so Ashkar's waiting for that to come in. All right.
Max going to swing it over to Jack Rose. So Jack Rose is going to score the one-timer.
All right.
Dillman and Asta are going to sub as Archibald brings up the ball.
I believe it's 85-50 now for score.
85-40.
85-40. 85-40.
It's Havlin and Lou in for Boston.
Archibald's going to... Oh, looks like that's no one, and that is out of bounds. Back to Rochester. That's Ashkar, back with the Quaffle. Alright, Ashkar's going up the left. Ashkar passes it to Gomanak. Gomanak looks like that was... Not sure, but it doesn't matter. Boston is back with the ball. Passes it to Teddy. And that is in the goal. Score for Boston.
It was 95-40.
All right, 2 more goals for Boston.
Long
That's all it
throw over
takes.
the top is going to go over Gominiak's head. That's going to be a turnover possession. pretty impatient from Rochester.
I mean, they sort of have to be.
This guy.
Here's Costa has broken a hoop. Not his first, won't be his last.
All right, they're looking for some materials to fix these bases.
It is not the connector, it is the base itself. No, just like the connector to the base broke off the base.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So like on your hoop,
Feeling it.
I just want to shout out our wonderful refs for coming out here in the pouring rain and reffing this game for us.
Goal refs are beloved.
All right, let's see what they're doing.
For Boston is running to their coach's car to get a base.
the whole base literally broke.
The base is fucked.
We're gonna take a quick break here as we go get the emergency.
Take a water break.
All about the base, right?
So CJ, what do you think about this game so far?
Score being 95-40. You know, Rochester very much a never say die team as we take a look at what happened to the base.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Costa ate his wheeze this morning and completely ripped the support off the bottom.
Rain probably
But like I was saying, Rochester not a say die kind of team. They're going to stick with it and continue to play hard. They have their top line out there right now, but I fully expect Lulu Zoo and Max Havlin to take over this game. Boston only needs a couple more. They can completely commit to the quaffle game, play out in transition like they want to. I see them finishing this.
I didn't hear it. That's impressive.
But stay tuned, folks. This isn't the only game tonight. We got 2 more games after this. So we'll see. Even if it seems likely Boston will win this one, Rochester could take the next 2. Anything's possible. Looks like the teams get some time to huddle, think out strategy while the space is getting fixed. An unexpected gift for them.
Oh, I'm hoping we can switch refs out at some point.
All right, look at that. They're bringing out a new base. We got some applause for that, which is definitely warranted. It is really raining out still. Weather has not calmed down, but neither will these players. So the question now is, how many refs does it take to put a hoop back up? Looks like we're at 3 right now.
Well, because the whole bracket thing came off, it's still stuck to the hoop, so we gotta yank it off.
We need to remove the hoop joint that usually would be attached to the base because that's still technically on the pole of the hoop. Thankfully, we have also an emergency pole for this. So if we can get the hoop off the pole, we should be back in action.
There's been some close calls this game, but this seems like the most difficult thing the refs have had to do this game.
Wow. We're up to 6 refs.
Looks like they just swapped it out.
I've seen broken
How many reps is it?
All right.
Throwing a white ball.
Luckily, we have a spare pole, and they were able to get the hoop off. Play will resume.
37!
Yes.
Our time check is 23:37.
This whole thing. That's permanent. The souvenir.
Just a reminder, score is 95-40. Boston needs 2 more goals to win. Rochester a little more than that.
We need it's going to be Archibald, Das to Costa, and I believe that is Finn McGargan behind hoops.
All
Face
right,
tattoo, that's the
Boston
ball.
gets the ball
Shot.
again. Tries to score, is blocked.
Here comes Cody Kiefer. Gonna slow it up, give it back to Bassett.
All right, Ashkar Being slow, doesn't have much help yet. Alright, Ashkar's going up the right.
Let's try the duct tape breaker.
Good pressure there from Havlin to force the pass over to Giroso.
I'm not saying I've never done it before.
Alright. Looks like that might be a reset.
Havlin's able to force a reset. Rochester beaters are just allowing him to get in there and force everything. It's going to be Jack Mosley down the side.
Oh, and Forge has it again. I believe that is beat. Grace passes it to Greenhouse, and that's a reset. Oh gosh, what just happened there? Archibald has it. Archibald passes it to Costa. Costa getting some pressure from the beater. Back to Greenhouse. No, Archibald, sorry. Archibald's going to run up. It's almost tackled. Oh gosh, it could be anyone's ball now. Alright, Rochester is able to recover it. But still not back at the keeper, so Boston's able to apply pressure. Alright, Boston has given up. Rochester has the ball again.
Score is still 95-40.
Alright. Almost beat, but Rochester's able to pass it. Oh, maybe not.
Sloppy pass over to Giroso. Greenhouse is going to pick it up, look to run
This
on a
looks like
no-bludger
a
drive.
fast break. Let's see if Greenhouse can get it. That is a pass to Teddy Costa. Looks like the hoop just broke. Oh gosh. Teddy.
Looking like it's going to be reckless dislodgement of the hoop.
Oh yeah.
As Costa clearly had the opportunity to dunk it after faking out Bassam, but
Thanks, Laura.
Alright, looks like Costa's going to have another chance at hoops. If Costa gets this, Boston will only need one more goal to win this game. Alright, play is about to resume. Let's see if Costa can get it in, despite the pressure he's under. Oh, shoot.
Bassam's immediately able to swat
That's
the ball out.
swatted. And Costa tries to pass it, but Rochester's able to recover. Alright. Rochester's bringing it up the field. It's number 12. We're 26 minutes in. Alright. Looks like it's going up the right side. Some beater action happens. Alright. Passes it to the back. Oh, and Rochester is tackled. Oh. Looks like that was no goal.
Greenhouse is going to get some pressure now.
Alright. Beaters back out Greenhouse. So Forge is able to get the ball. Alright. Let's see, can Forge score the next another
Havlin's going to
goal?
force a no-bludger.
Alright, Greenhouse tries to go for the shot, but it's blocked.
Number 12 is.
Yep, Ashkar has the ball again. Alright, Ingram's coming up the right side, but Ashkar's going up the left. Alright, an exchange of bludgers happens. Ashkar's going to pass it to the back. Let's see. Oh, and Forge is able to recover the ball. Looks like
Still
this
no
may be a
bludger
fast
look.
break.
No bludger look for Forge. Skura's going to take it down the left. Good pick by
right.
Bento.
Can Skura
Skura.
score? That is a goal! Boston only needs one more goal to win the game. It's looking really good for Boston right now. Alright, Boston's excited. Forge has possession. Ashkar bringing it up the field. Ashkar almost gets beat. Passes it to 47.
Giros is going to get wrapped.
Alright, it's Boston's ball now. Oh, and that is a card. Greenhouse does not look happy.
Well, it might have been a step out of bounds here. Yep. Giros is staying on broom. It's going to be out of bounds on Rochester. Greenhouse is going to inbound for Forge.
Alright, Greenhouse runs it. Can Greenhouse find the hoops?
Greenhouse has scored.
Nora scores the winning goal. And that is the end of the game. 115-40, Boston.